Susan. I'm going to be doing another ranking video today for you. I'm going to be ranking Doctor Companions. I'm going to be breaking it up into 3 videos. I'm going to be doing black and white, color, and modern. So I'm going to be starting with black and white, obviously, the first ones. So let's get started. Of course, we're going to start with Susan, who was like the very first, literally the first companion, and I quite like her. She does scream a little bit, but she's alright. She is telepathic, which I really like, and she's cute, so I will put her in A. Barbara. Now, I like Barbara. She's definitely a little bit tougher than Susan, and she's smart, which I quite like, so I'll put her in S. And then next up is Ian Testerson, who I actually quite like as well, because he's tough and cool and also very smart. I'll put him right behind Barbara. And then Vicky, I quite like her as well. She's cute. She's kind of the replacement for Susan. She's also very smart and quite brave. Actually, I would say she's braver than Susan. I'll put her in A tier, slightly above Susan. That might be considered a bit of a move, but that's my opinion. Now, Stephen. I quite like Stephen. Is it because he's hot? Yes, but I also quite like his character. I think he's very well developed. I think his arc is quite interesting. And also, he's good looking, so S tier. Top of S tier. Yeah, I just did that. I don't care if you hate me. That's my opinion. Katarina. Katarina's okay. I quite like her. I haven't really seen that much of them. I've only seen Dog's Master Plan. I haven't seen her introduction story, and she gets killed off like 4 episodes in at the beginning of the 4th episode, so she doesn't get much screen time. But I quite like her character. I kind of like the idea of like a Trojan girl who's stuck on the TARDIS. I quite think that's interesting, so I'll put her in B. Now, Sarah Kingdom. I love her. I think she's a badass. I love that she's a warrior woman and not like a screaming damsel in distress. I really like that. And her death is absolutely tragic, much like Katarina's. But she's like a step up of Katarina for me. Plus she's played by Jean Marsh, who is a fantastic actress, and who I lost very recently, unfortunately. And I really like her, so I will put her in A, above Susan. Oh god, poor Susan. I feel like I'm putting her down at the bottom. But I'm not. There are worse. Okay, Dodo. Dodo's not my favorite. I mean, I need to get to know her a bit better I haven't seen all of her stories, but I don't really like her that much. She's just not interesting to me. I'm gonna put her in C. Okay, now I come to Ben. Ben is problematic because the first episode I saw with him was the Macro Terror, where he kind of gets gassed and kind of manipulated, and he kind of becomes kind of mean, and that made like a really bad first impression for me. I just didn't really like him after that, even after seeing other episodes, so I'm gonna put him in C, but above Dodo, because I don't hate him as much as Dodo. Now, Polly. Polly I quite like. I think she's really cute, and she does kind of fall into the territory, but she's alright. She's smart, she makes good decisions, and I quite like her. She dresses cool, and she's a blonde. I will put her in B, above Katarina, because she's definitely better than Katarina. Okay, here we go. One of my favorite companions of all time is Jamie McCrimmon. I think he's really hot. I love his character. I just love the idea of this guy who's been taken out of time and put into this world that he has completely no understanding of. And he's a Jacobite, and he's always wears a kilt no matter what, and he's my favorite. S tier. Probably under Stephen. Dupe. Yep, straight S tier. Now we have Victoria. I quite like Victoria, actually. You know what? I think I'm gonna bump Dodo down 1. You know what? I'm bumping Dodo down to the bottom, and I'll put Ben here, because I'm not particularly fond of him. And I'll put Katerina here. Now, Victoria. I quite like her. She's cute. There's probably going to be all these videos of just saying they're cute. Sorry if I sound a bit monotonous. But she's also quite brave for somebody from the 19th century Victorian era. And I kind of like that she's a teenager. Although I don't like the fact that people seem to ship her and Jamie, because he's supposed to be like in his 20s and she's supposed to be like a teenager, and I don't love that. And to make it even worse, he's from the 1700s, she's from the 1800s, which is an even bigger age gap when you think about it that way, which is not good. So, yeah, not good. Where do I want to put her? I'll put her in B, behind Polly. Now, Zoe. Zoe I quite like, actually. She's smart, she gets stuff done, she's tough when she needs to be, although she does tend to scream sometimes, which can be a tad annoying. I love the bit in, the invasion when she just confuses the computer so much that it explodes. I found that hilarious. The way she just laughs maniacally is so fun. And she's getting quite a bit to do in The Mind Dropper, which is one of my favorite episodes. I love that episode so much. So yeah, she's cool. I like her. I'll put her in A. Above Susan. And yeah, there's my ranking. If you disagree or not, that's your problem. Because this is my video and what I like. So, yeah. Name me all you want, just don't mention anything in the comments. Please. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be making more soon, I hope. I just got over COVID, so I'm still feeling a little sick. If my voice sounds a little iffy, that's why. I do kind of feel bad for putting Dodo so low, but not really, because I don't like her. I don't hate her, I just don't like her. Actually, all in all, pretty good ranking, I would say. I'll see you guys later.